The Leap by Susan Pitkin. At the crest, I cried. The green valley lay below. Could this place be home? Love took us down the dirt road to a driveway so steep 4-wheel drive was the only option. Up we went. My breath left me. I held my husband's hand. Can we afford this? It was the top of the world. A cloudless blue sky soared, cut by the mountain range. Long grass waved through paddocks taller than the barbed wire fences. The long driveway led to the snug brick house, its corrugated iron white roof a beacon in the landscape. Home. Mark squeezed my fingers. I sensed his guarded excitement as we sat quietly. "You'll buy this place," the agent had told us, and he was right. The Brisbane houses sold, and on that first freezing June night, we huddled in a swag in the empty bedroom of our new home. Our property, Ronanvale. The adventure had begun. We met the year before on a blind date arranged by friends. Inseparable from hello, we moved swiftly to each other and took a chance on love later in our lives. Now married, I'd left my grinding city job and swapped my battle with snarly traffic for a quiet early morning drive over Wivenhoe Dam to Esk, past cattle and horse paddocks, fields of mown hay, and white igloos of vegetables. Mark said it would be hard work, and it was. Back-breaking days of rolling up rusty barbed wire and building new fences. Times often shared with family and friends, always coming together on the veranda at dusk with a barbecue, cold drink and music. Happy times. My skill set increased. Before Ronanvale, I could navigate any courthouse in Australia, assisting Supreme, District and Federal Court judges. Now I could fence by torchlight, build cattle yards, run water to paddocks for stock, and ride my first horse. The sound of that chestnut mare snorting in the paddock woke me every night for months after she arrived. It felt more of a dream than reality. Mark was from the land and an old hand, but for me, it was all firsts. Not much from my suburban life could prepare me for the heartbreak of our first dead calf, or a fox in the chook pen, or the joy when a foal found its feet. Every day was a lesson about cattle, horses, dogs, snakes, rats, weeds, fire, drought, floods, people, and me. Years of no rain made a puddle of Wivenhoe Dam and a desert of Ronanvale. Our bull roamed alone. It was a tough day when the truck took our first breeding herd. For a long time, a cloud was alien in that burning blue sky. Then there was the thrum of relentless rain on the tin roof and floods. We had water views as the landscape softened and the Brisbane River cut our region into islands. We rode on our property and beyond, down dirt roads, through neighbours' paddocks. I was a beginner and learning all the time. Some days I rode alone, the cadence of Massey's hooves and the squeak of the saddle for company. Always with my boy, my shadow, my first dog, Charlie. A life of unit city living wouldn't let me have a dog, but this life did. That Jack Russell followed me everywhere. Near the end, I'd carry him home, cradled in my arms, crying because it wouldn't be long. His rheumy eyes remembering rather than seeing what he knew so well. After 16 years of devotion and love, he went and broke my heart. Buried on the side of the hill, he keeps an eye on that paddock for us, my boy Charlie. 18 years later, the rhythm and pattern of this farm life rolls along, repeated over and over. Love brought us here and keeps us here. Love of the land, the big sky, the seasons, the breathing space, the animals, the quiet, the community, and each other. Every day I know that I am lucky to have found this life, this love.